There's a question that we had at the end of the Insta Live session. It was a teaser question, so I don't want to leave people hanging. The Insta Live session, for those who missed it, was on Thursday evening. So the question was, and you alluded to this a little bit about the whole BDSM and flogging. So the question, and it's come up quite a bit actually, is how far within the confines of a Christian marriage, right? Both people are children of God and all that. How far can people go in terms of different expressions of sex?
Put the mic in your mouth.
Again, I want to reemphasize that sex is a major need for your partner in marriage. So please, do not use sex as a bargaining tool, a punishment tool. That is very wrong. We talked about needs today. Meeting your partner's need. If you come with the mindset of serving, a lot of things in marriage will work. If you come with the mindset of giving. So sex is a major need in marriage. So if your partner wants more, find a way to offer them more. And even if you need to turn them down, all right, like my wife always says, if you turn them down today, you must be the one to initiate tomorrow or when you are better in the mood, which can be longer than 24 hours or so. That's what she says it. So please don't just leave it hanging. So many times we are the ones tempting the devil, not the devil tempting us. All right? So you need to understand, it's a sense of duty. That's what the Bible says. Offer to your spouse due benevolence. So I have to emphasize that because I see too many couples going without sex because one person is not showing up. It's a duty. It's part of your duty. If you are eating in that house, then you should be having sex. For many people, sex is a more priority than food. But I see some people so focused on what are we going to eat. The guy can buy food, he can order burger. That is not his concern. The one he's bothered about is the one that only you can give. That's what he's bothered about. Thank you. Thank you. Because people get busy with a lot of other things. I'm trying to cook. No, leave that food on. We can get it from somewhere else. The important thing is the sex. And sometimes it's the woman too that wants sex and the man is not showing up. Please. It's a point of service. You won't always be in the mood. Don't follow how you feel. Now, in terms of limitations, God intentionally left those things out. Not because he forgot. It's because he wants you to explore in your marriage. He doesn't want to put too much limitations. However, there are certain boundaries, of course. Bringing a third party into your bed is no more exclusive, like we mentioned exclusivity. Live to cleave. So you can't bring a third party in terms of a human being or even an object. We don't support that. Now, there are people that have reasons why they think. I've seen even somebody that's supposed to be a Christian saying, oh, they use toys, and sometimes when her husband is not around, she still uses the toys. That he's aware, he doesn't mind. So that's the problem. When you start using third parties, it can replace the need. That's no more intimacy. Because the way God created sex, even if you want to be angry with your partner and you need it, you will make up. But the moment something can replace your partner, if you are not talking, say, we're not talking, that's your business, you go for somewhere and go and relieve yourself with your toy. So we don't support that. Anything that brings third party into your union, we don't agree with it. That's not no more intimacy. Secondly, anything that brings shame or guilt. Like in the situation where I talked about the Christian couple that they told to start flogging each other, they flogged themselves for 1 or 2 weeks. But after a while, one of them said, it's not just making sense. Maybe the guy can flog too much. The woman ran, or one of them is tired of it. So if it's bringing shame or guilt, it's a problem. Now, there are things like oral sex, for instance. Some people in their mind feel it's dirty, some feel it's okay. So this is what I would say. Be willing to serve. If your partner wants oral sex, for instance, and you don't want, why don't you want? That's what we need to get to. A lot of times it's mental barriers. Either you have religious restrictions or you have psychological restrictions. Again, this way a sexologist will help you. Why don't you want to do it? All right? Remember, it's about service. And anything you give your mind to, the human being is the greatest machine that exists. You are so adaptable if you are willing to give yourself to it. So please serve your partner. So those are the areas I feel there's limitation. We're not into toys. We don't believe in things like anal sex. For us, we don't believe in it. Because it's bringing harm. Anything that is bringing harm, guilt, or shame. We believe there's harm in that. There's uncleanness in that. That's what we believe. But, yes, so, but basically, there's a limit to how much we can impose in your bedroom. That's the honest truth. We're not going to be there with you. So as long as you don't kill, nobody dies, you don't bring shame or guilt, you don't bring harm to each other, you don't expose yourself to diseases, really it's your concern, it's your concern. So that's how we generally answer that question.
Wow, round of applause, round of applause. Thank you. So that's an amazing, man, we should be charging for this.